My fiancée was obsessed with me forgiving my abusive parents when I told her why I would never do so. Now, I am passing her my trauma. I have been with my fiancée Emily for 2 years now. She and I have two very different childhoods. She is from a tight family, Mormon faith, support everywhere, great friends and family, and a very sheltered and naive view of the world. While I was the product of chaos, grew up with screaming, theft, name-calling, and drinking. And maybe a weekly visit from the police from all the yelling. You get the idea. When I turned 18, that was it. Officially kicked out by my parents, who threw every insult I grew up hearing. Grew up with no grandparents because they lived in a different state my whole life. My parents are stereotypical. They peaked in high school stereotypes. Dad was the quarterback, mom was the cheerleader, and both blamed me for their failures. Dad could have made it to the NFL if I never came along, and mom could have been somebody if I hadn't ruined her life. From the ages of 18 to 25, I worked for CP Rail. I started as a grunt worker, then a train conductor, and later, as a driver. I lived in a studio apartment and saved up so much money that I moved to Utah when I turned 25. Utah is a beautiful state and has great opportunities for work. For the next 5 years, I lived in a very small studio apartment until I bought a cabin in the Rocky Mountains.